The monster effer tier list. These are the categories. Hell yeah, my type. Up there. Not bad. Incompatible. And no comment. Honestly, I feel like incompatible kind of gets the point across, so I'm just gonna delete no comment. Because I think 4 is fine. I think 4 is fine. I'm gonna make this green. We're gonna make this one red. I feel like color coding wise. That makes the most sense. Okay. So, let's get started, shall we? I'm gonna just scrub by the monsters really quickly. We got a whole arsenal of monsters here. A whole arsenal. And some of them might be recognizable to you, because I did tell people, make 'em monsters. Okay? Make 'em monsters. So let's get started. Let's get started. I have a list of their names and what they're from over here. First one over here is Deathclaw from Fallout. Immediately, from a physical perspective, I know we joke about like size difference and stuff, but I am the size of this monster's foot. I'm gonna be honest, logistically speaking, I don't know if that can work. I don't know if that can work. I'm trying to be realistic here. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so we can look at them even better. I wanna zoom in even more. There you go, you see that? Is that a little bit, yeah, maybe a little bit too zoomed in. No, I think that's fine, that's fine. Deathclaw, okay, physicality speaking, a bit too big for me. Emotional bond. Honestly, I just don't feel an emotional bond with Deathclaw. I don't know. There's some kind of cold detachment in that face. It just wants to kill me. Like, that's another thing too, is if I immediately want to refer to a monster as it, then it's not gonna work. Because I can't be dating an it. You know? Too much bloodlust, wants to kill you, will crush me under their feet. Incompatible with Deathclaw from Fallout. I'm sorry. On the other hand, second up, we've got Mothman. Now immediately, it's completely different. Mothman, just like, look at the aura. Look at his aura. Just like, big ol' arms, reaching for a hug. Really swag coat. Physically speaking, like, stands out like this. Spread out like that. There's confidence. There's aura. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And on an emotional side of things, I feel like Mothman is a good listener. I feel like Mothman is a good listener. Because, you know, with people like this, when you think of a Mothman, you think like misunderstood. Willing to hear you out because he knows that he wishes that people heard him out. And that's like, damn. Wouldn't he cheat on you with a flashlight? Wait, that's a great point. That's a great point. You got counters. Okay, but like, what if I just constantly wear like, yeah, exactly, like, you know what the traffic officers have to wear? Like a really shiny neon yellow vest? Like a flashlight on a headband? But Allie breathes fire and has glowing eyes. Exactly. I'd say hell yeah for Mothman. And the next one is Moth Girl, and honestly, even more of a hell yeah for those exact same reasons. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but goddamn. Look at those hips. My goodness. My goodness. I like how chat submitted Chat submitted Mothman 10 times and then submitted Moth Girl 8 times. So people really wanted the moths in this. Okay. 4th, Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep. You're gonna have to walk me through this one. Nyarlathotep. I'm gonna type it in. Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep. I know that I joke about tentacles and stuff, but I still have standards, guys. Like, I still have standards. I actually am not the most into, like, the tentacles on the face. I'm actually not that into that. The tentacles on the face. Their head is a tentacle. And it's like, I don't want to be talking to a tentacle. Bad kisser. Like, imagine, chat. Do you like tentacles on the face? It's okay if you do. This is a safe space. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can really get into tentacles on the face. It might be a little too much for me. Might be a bit too much for me. Yeah. So physicality-wise, not the worst, but not my favorite. Emotional bond. Again, I don't know if I can have an emotional bond with a tentacle. I don't know. And then aura. Well, the way Nyarlathotep is stanced up, there is some aura. His face is all tongue. I don't know. I'm gonna switch it around to you, chat. If you had if you were like interested in effing a monster, and their face was all tongue, would that make you go hell yeah or hell no? For me, I don't think it's incompatible. It's just like not bad, but not really for me. 5th one. Spider Lady from Return to Silent Hill. Immediately incompatible. And the reason is, I can't really get down with spiders. I can't get down with spiders. It's the legs. It's a little too much for me. I'm sorry. It's literally just because of the face says it's time to party and I can get down with that. But the body says, if you make me mad, I can kill you. I was not into it. It's not for me. Yeah. I feel like that's the case for most of these monsters. No, because I am biased and have double standards. Okay. Yes. So immediately incompatible, but if you have a spider waifu, all the power to ya. Next one. Armsy/Demon from Sons of the Forest. Okay. It's still kind of giving me spider. And my first thought was to refer to it as an it. And unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe I'm not as open-minded as I thought. Yeah, there's the whole eating humans thing. I don't know about that. Venom, actually, this is gonna surprise some of you. Incompatible. And it's not because of the physicality. Like, Venom's hot. Venom's big, buff, super hot, you know? But I feel like Venom, because of how popular Venom is, Venom lets it get to his head. Venom's an F-boy. Venom's very sensitive. I don't know, because that's a ploy. You remember the Sykkuno method? You know what Sykkuno did? Sykkuno was a sensitive boy. You saw what happened with that. I don't trust that. I'm not gonna fall for it. I don't trust it. Venom was an outcast, yeah. But if you put Venom in modern society... it'd be like what happened to Ken in the Barbie movie when Ken was introduced to modern society. Remember what happened to Ken? Yeah, that would happen to Venom. And honestly, I don't want to have to deal with that. So I'd say incompatible. But you think his body is hot? Surely that's worth a not bad. Yeah, but like the mental block in my head prevents me from even considering that. Like I can just look and say like, yeah, that's like an attractive man. But you know what else I find attractive? The Parthenon. And I don't want to fuck the Parthenon. That is a column of Greek architecture. I can't be doing that. Everyone wants to bang the Parthenon. I don't know about that. You want to bang a building? No, I explicitly said I don't want to bang a building. I was using the Parthenon as an example to illustrate that I can find something attractive but not want to bang it. I was using it. You want to bang the Parthenon? Okay, well, I'm gonna say incompatible. I'm not gonna lie, incompatible. Okay, next one. Vicar Amelia from Bloodborne. Again, I feel bad. 'Cause she's just sad. She's just really sad, and not in like a hot way. She's really sad and like, are you alright? Do you need some hot cocoa and a blanket? Like, I don't know about that, man. Like, the aura's definitely there. There's a lot of aura, but it's an aura of rage and sadness. And she does need love, but more than that, I feel like she needs like a good emotional support network before she starts delving into the romantic side of things, you know what I'm saying? And so for that reason, I'm gonna make a tier. Just needs a hug. The sad tier just needs a hug. So sad. Next one, we've got Ink Demon Beast Form from Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's the teeth. It's the teeth. It's gonna give in. It's too teethy. Like, yeah, it's the teeth. 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 SCP-999? That's a little jello guy. No, just needs a hug. It's a little jello guy. You cannot. No, 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 no. It's known as the tickle monster. And it will give you hugs, but I don't think you want those hugs. You do? You have to immerse me in SCP. Is he one of the good ones or is he one of the ones that'll kill you? One of the good ones? Bad ones? Both? Deceptive? That's the first thing is like when I see something cute and anything horror related, I immediately think there's a catch. There's a catch. One of the safe ones that gets to roam around. Okay. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Next one. Biblically accurate angel. Okay, let's get into it. Physicality. Very impressive. Like, literally, the definition of impressive. Surrounded by wings, big ol' eye. Imagine that eye only looked at you. Imagine that eye only looked at you. Well, no, I know there are eyes on the wings, but I'm specifically referring to, like, the really big eye in the center. Emotional bond? Honestly, I can see myself having some very deep philosophical talks with a biblically accurate angel. I mean, let's go back to physicality too, because I just thought of another point. Have you ever heard of a wing job before? Have you ever heard of a wing job before? And in terms of aura, I feel like the biblically accurate angel is the definition of aura. Literally, freaking outstanding aura. And for that reason, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very attracted to the biblically accurate angel. Up there. My type. The Christian upbringing is sneaking out. I think I'm still stuck on a wing job. Allie 2.0 had wings. I know all about them. I know all about the wing job. I know all about it. Come on. Come on. Okay, next one. Nosferatu. Nosferatu. Thank you for the 25 gift subs. Hi, Saheb. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the 25 gift subs. Hi, Saheb. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give me one quick second. Where did my alerts go? Are my alerts working? Are my alerts working? Did my alerts work? Well, if they didn't, thank you for the 25 gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nosferatu. So I know a lot of girlies in my friend group that are all over Nosferatu, okay? But I would say... no. Specifically because... Nosferatu... like... First of all. It's short term. It's short term. Because he's gonna go. He's gonna disappear. He's gonna turn into dust, right? Also, not gonna lie, I just like consent. That's all. I just like consent. I also really like the daytime. I like the night, but I can't do exclusively night. That would be a bit tricky. Yeah, I don't know. The aura's kind of threatening. I don't know if I can feel safe in that aura. Yeah, he is scaring the women. I'm incompatible with Nosferatu. Next one. Flumph from D&D. This was the image that I found. Is this an accurate enough image? Can you please explain to me, any of you, what are we dealing with here? What are we working with here? I just want to know. Cutie patootie for sure. Cutie patootie. I'm really big fan of like when tentacles have like eyeball, like little thing. Like there's like a tendril and then there's like an eyeball sticking out of it. That's a really cute design thing that I'm pretty fond of. Very smart little tentacle guy. Like, the thing is, I look at it and I feel very maternal towards it. I feel like I don't know, it's given kind of pet. It's kind of given pet. Yeah. I would say just needs a hug. Just needs a hug. For me. Yeah. The next one is SCP-49, the Doctor. Up there. Up there. Very big personality. And equally big empathy. And also that ass. Okay. Thing is, I don't know. I think the thing with them is, like, I feel like there's just something that isn't there. Take your time. There's just something that isn't there. I feel like as soon as I see a monster, I know immediately where I want to put them. There's just something that... I don't know. I feel like with SCP-49... Tell me a little bit more about the lore, and I think that'll help me. Because physically speaking, it's doing good, right? We'll experiment on your body after you're okay. Compulsively turns people into zombies. Not wearing a mask, that's the actual head. Not a deal breaker. That part I figured out. I figured out myself. I feel like this might be surprising some people. I might just be not as like freaked out as you might think. I don't know. The prospect of being turned into an undead is not super romantic. Take Plague Doctor and multiply it by a factor of 19. Because, like, typical Plague Doctor, perfectly fine with me. But this kind of goes... Yeah, I'd say just up there. Up there, it depends on how, like... it depends on my mood. It depends on my mood. Just making you immortal so you can be with him forever. When you put it that way, I'll think a bit. I'll say up there. Iron Tomb Herta. Again, my gacha game of choice is not HSR, so you're gonna need to give me a little bit more lore on Iron Tomb. A headless robot size of the planet. Okay, so immediately from a physical perspective, it's really funny to joke that you want to bang the creature that's the size of a planet, but at the same time, not possible, and also I feel like it's just a hell nah. I don't know if it has any redeemable qualities. You wouldn't bang a planet? I don't know. You don't know me in astronomy like that. Okay. I'd say incompatible. Next one. Margwa from Plants vs. I almost read Plants vs. Zombies. Black Ops 3 Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, so immediately 3 heads filled with teeth. Just absolutely filled with teeth. And spiky tendrils. So immediately from like a physicality perspective, big long arms, good for hugs. The spikes, not so much. Yeah, they shoot laser beams. Yeah, but when you think teeth, I'm pretty sure it makes the pickle recoil, I'd imagine. It wouldn't be Yeah, I don't know. Like, a little bit of spikes is good. A little bit of spikes is, like, alluring. But that many spikes? It gets to a point. Next one up is Pyramid Head. Okay, next one up is Malzeno from Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Everything's there. Dragon, intelligent, can have conversations. Physically, okay. Remember, I said that I'm a hypocrite. And that I'm really biased and I have double standards. So you know how I said I take physicality into account and they're too big. They're like way too like physically large and can like stomp on like a human and crush it under its feet. That's a no-go. Well, that's not the case for the dragon, okay? The dragon... No further comment on Pyramid Head. I've said everything I need to say on Pyramid Head. I've said everything I need to say on Pyramid Head. I would say, hell yeah. Ah! Yeah! Ah! Go, Fruta Guerrero! Okay, thank God it's saved. Ah, Fruta Guerrero! I would say, hell yeah for Malzeno. I love smart dragons. Not all dragons. I like intelligent dragons, you know, like Parthenax from Skyrim. Set the standard, because you know Parthenax is... Yeah. Okay, anyway. Let's do... This is the Mirror Queen from Fallout. Immediately kind of triggers that sort of spideriness with the legs. And really that's my main problem is the spideriness with the legs. But she is a queen. This is tough. This is genuinely tough. But it wouldn't be possible. I feel like the only time I say it's not possible is because I have no will. And you know what? When there's a will, there's a way. If there's no will, there's no way. But if there's a will, there's a way. So I'm kind of trying to ascertain if I have a will. And I'm trying to think right now with my big old brain. Chat, I'm going to pass it off to you. Okay? Mirror Queen from Fallout, yes or no? Up there. Up there. Absolutely not. Pass the controller. Yeah, I don't know if I can make it work. It's hurting my brain trying to think of it. Next one. Mothra, the queen of monsters. Now this. Up there. Up there. I'm not talking about the human form, okay? I'm talking monster form Mothra. Very physically large, yes. But look at the hips. And also, she'd take care of you. She'd take care of you. She would. She'd take care of you so well. The only reason it's like not a hell yeah, or my type, is because, I don't know, when you're the queen of the monsters, you got a lot of people you gotta look out for. That's a lot of attention being split different places. And that's, I don't know. She's a mother. And she'll always put being a mother first. And because of that, up there, but doesn't go all the way to S tier, I would say. The next one over here that we've got is Lady D. Lady Dimitrescu, but specifically the mutated form from Resident Evil Village. Okay. I would say, if we're speaking in terms of strictly aura, it's there. It's there. Stand up, looking straight into your eyes. Big mommy. Big mommy. Okay. I don't know why I did that so slow. Beholder from D&D. No. 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 It's the teeth. It's the teeth, and also it's like, okay, listen. I have a different answer for Mike Wazowski. And there's a big difference between the beholder and Mike. Like, you could think, like, okay, like, type speaking, they're kind of in the same, like, sort of, you know, aesthetic bracket. But Mike Wazowski is, like, not the beholder, and the beholder is not Mike Wazowski, right? We'll get to Mike Wazowski when we do, but that was an immediate note for me for the beholder. Next one is, let's see, I got like a whole list here prepared. Queen Gibdo from Tears of the Kingdom. Again, another queen. But still, it's like, when I see it, it's like cute. Like the face is cute, the colors are pretty. But I feel these feelings of like, we would be really good friends. We would be really good friends. And I think the queen just needs a hug. Yeah. The queen just needs a hug. That's what I would say. Next one is Mara. And immediately when I first saw Mara, kinda looks like a cucumber wearing a farmer's hat. It's just, I know why you included Mara. But also, what do you... I'm so perplexed, yeah. I'm like trying to process this in my brain. It's just a big ol'... It's just a wiener. It's just... on a bike, on a wagon. It's just on a wagon. I'm not gonna explain it. The next one is Medusa. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's so much romanticism to Medusa. So much romanticism. You just have to close your eyes. Or maybe even not. Because then you can just be a statue in her lair forever. And she'll take care of you. One of the most romantic, like, stories that I read recently was about, like, Medusa and like a blind woman falling in love. And I think that's so sweet. It's so sweet. Yeah. So angsty. So angsty. Medusa gets me real good. I love Medusa. I love Medusa. The next one is Scylla from Hades. Hades 2 specifically. And honestly, I love a diva with a microphone. I love a diva with a microphone. Up there. I like that kind of... I really like the crazies. I like the crazies. The crazy faces. I'm big into it. And she's a singer and she's a musician. She's a star. She's a star. And I love people that are stars. Yeah. Next one we got over here. Frankenstein's monster. Okay. I mean... So... needs a hug. Honestly. I would say needs a hug. Big guy, obviously, but I just feel bad. He's gone through so much, and I think he just needs to, like, group up with all these people. They can form a little friend group, and they can just go on adventures together. But also, Dad, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't feel that way for Frankenstein's monster. I don't feel that way for Frankenstein's monster. I feel like SCP-999 and Frankenstein's monster would get together, would get along really well together. Next one, Cthulhu himself. Like I said, not bad. And the main reason I say that, and I know a lot of people are surprised because I've always been tentacles, is if I'm being super honest with myself, the tentacle faces just really aren't my thing. A healthy long-distance relationship. Yeah, there's limits, and I do have limits. I do have limits. Speaking of limits, the next one is Sarlacc. Like the pit. So it's a hole. It's a hole, and I mean, okay. If you think about it, if you just... But there's also teeth. But there's also teeth, and... Okay, I was gonna say just needs a hug. Because it's funny. Because you try to hug it and you're... It's funny. I'm funny. Yeah, next one. Sam Haley from Halo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, okay, let's go. We should be going down the criteria. I just completely forgot about the criteria because, like, thinking about some of these has literally broken my brain. Okay, so physicality. I say it, you know? Fit. Strong. Okay. Emotional bond. Honestly, I feel like dude's like, you know, upstanding, disciplined. I don't know. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? What am I allowed to say? Not bad. I'll settle on not bad. Okay, next one. The spirit from Dead by Daylight. The face. She looks terrified. She looks terrified. I feel like she needs a hug. She needs a hug big time. She just looks terrified and I can't get down with that. Like, she needs to be happy to be there. Like Sully. Sully's happy to be there. And this should come as no surprise to you. The smile. Very charismatic. Very big and strong. This should not be surprising at all. Polite. Sociable. Has a job. Has a job. Was one of the top scarers in his company. And then, like, gave it all up because values are worth more than money. He was in a frat, though, but he became a good person. Not saying that you can't be in a frat and also be a good person. Not saying that. You absolutely can. But, like, when he was in the frat, he absolutely was that kind of stereotype of, like, you know, dickhead, you know. He grew from it. He grew from it. Like, this should not be surprising. Mike Wazowski? Okay, so I put the Beholder down here because the Beholder straight up, there's nothing behind that eye. There's nothing behind that eye other than evil stuff, right? Mike Wazowski is funny, has a lot of character development, and is funny, and is also funny. And is also, like, yeah, the aura wasn't always there, but the aura came after work was put in, you know? And he's funny. And he also has a job. He also has a job. It's less about the job and more like, are they working towards something that they're passionate about? And his passion just happens to be stand-up comedy. Plus, he's funny. And he's also funny. And for that reason, Mike Wazowski's up there. Actually, yeah. Both of them are very great. We love Mike Wazowski. The next one is the Bracken from Lethal Company. Okay. No, I think up there. I think up there is a more honest assessment. Bracken from Lethal Company. I've never really played Lethal Company that much. I've only played a little bit, but from what I've experienced, never a pleasant time. Never a pleasant time. do got that waist, do got that Dorito build. But because of our history, because of how many games have been ruined, because of how many tears have been shed, in the small amount of time that I've had with a Bracken, I would say incompatible. Just can't get past how evil. Can't get past how evil. Next one. Bruxa from The Witcher. Okay. Let's get into this, all right? Vampire. That's kind of a neutral term to me. Like, I like vampires, but it's not enough to, like, light my fire, you know? Like, everything else that comes with it has to be good. What? But also, like, in terms of conversation, what would you talk about? Nothing. You wouldn't talk about anything. You don't really talk about anything. I feel like you're always gonna wonder about, okay, when am I just gonna be fed on? For that reason, incompatible. Next one is Geneva. This one was submitted, but I don't know much about Geneva. Final Fantasy VII. Oh. I really stopped playing Final Fantasy around 6. Like, Final Fantasy 6 was enough for me, and then I just never played after that. I just never really played after that. Like, I still haven't really played Final Fantasy 7. Okay. So give me a little bit more sauce to work with, because I like context to go along with the sauce. Tell me more about this. A MILF? But I see the sarcasm after that. The main antagonist's mommy. 7's the one everyone keeps talking about. Yeah, but I don't really play games based on, like, I'm really bad at playing games that are, like, really well beloved and liked. And that's not because I'm trying to be, like, really annoyingly, like, counterculture or anything. It's straight up just because, for whatever reason, I just never really got into, like, what was super popular just because it was super popular. Like, so I just, like, I played Final Fantasy VI, like, very, very fanatically. But I just never got to play Final Fantasy VII because I just kept, I don't know. Like, everything that I heard just made me think, this isn't going to live up to my expectations of Final Fantasy VI, so I don't want to play through it because it's not going to be as good. Yeah, I'm not like the other girls. I am like the other girls. I just haven't played Final Fantasy VII. Jeez. I don't know. So, I mean, I'm not really hearing anything that's, like, getting me, like, feral. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hearing anything. Do I... Needs context, I guess. She's in a tube for most of it. Like, oh yeah, she's like in some kind of like vat or something, right? Needs oh, I need to play different music. Yeesh. I cannot be playing Lucy Bedrock. I don't know what their music licensing is like. But if I add another thing, it's gonna ruin the... It's gonna ruin the how perfectly this fits right now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just haven't really gotten to play it. And I realize how annoying it sounds when I say, like, I don't play, like, very popular games, but it's true. Like, I play very, very niche games that I don't get to talk to people with, and I wish they were more popular. Like, I love it when something I like gets more popular. Like, if Rune Factory ever gets more popular, I'll be really happy about that. But I just don't get to watch. I just don't get to. I don't get to. Yeah. It wouldn't lose the appeal for me. I think I just got annoyed by that one guy. Needs context. Yeah. Okie dokie. What's this next one? The Other Mother. Final form from Coraline. Basically, just like her mom, but like her other mom, like in the alternate world, and specifically when she turns into this scary, crazy, a little too gilf coded for me. And power to you if you like gilfs, but I'm not really in that camp, so immediately I would say no. A little too gilf coded for me, but if that's what gets you going, power to ya. Power to ya. Next one, Manananggal. Manananggal. This is a Filipino folklore, I believe. Filipino folklore. I'm gonna look it up. Ali got bad taste. Hey, I'm not gonna let you tell my chat they got bad taste. Only I can tell my chat they have bad taste. Only I can tell chat they have bad taste. You're not allowed to bully my chat. Only I can bully my chat. Okay, Manananggal. A mythical creature from the folklore of the Philippines. Its fangs and wings give it a vampire-like appearance. The creature is said to have the ability to detach and separate its upper torso from the lower part of its body. Its fangs and wings give it a vampire-like appearance. They can detach and separate their upper torso? So they're like a Dolan. The endless possibilities. Pinoys know that the human forms of the Manananggal are bad as hell. Read about its diet. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to know. Immediately up there. I don't need that information. I'll just find out. I'll just find out. I'll just find out. The next one is... Who put no face here? Who put no face here? Well, technically I put no face here because I had to upload these photos to make the tier list, but still, who submitted no face? Who submitted no face? I have a no face plushie. And that's all. Is like I want to give No Face a really big old squeeze, but like, just needs a hug. Chill. Can you even squeeze back? No, but like it's a thought that counts. Next one is Mommy Longlegs from Poppy Playtime. Mommy Longlegs.
Well, all I needed to hear was Poppy Playtime, and that immediately just made me think, okay. Her leg lock game is insane.
I mean, okay, my mind did go there. I will say that that's immediately where my mind went. So you're not off your rocker by any means, okay? You're not off your rocker by any means. You're not off your rocker by any means.
I just don't know. I've never played Poppy Playtime. I just don't know. I've never played Poppy Playtime. I don't see myself playing Poppy Playtime. I don't know.
Ebritas, daughter of the cosmos from Bloodborne. What is happening? What is happening? Like, okay, like... Looks like she's swaddled in some kind of coat. Like, looks very sad. And... I think you already know my answer. She was abandoned by her eldritch horror family. You asked for monsters, you got monsters. Yeah, this is after me filtering through all of the like the normal ones, you know? Like a lot of people would submit like Lamia, all like, you know, the typical ones. And while I love them, I've already done a Monster Girl tier list. So I had to remove them just because. Just because. Yup. Next one. SCP-1471. Mallow. Are you hitting the imagination? The original article or the fan art? Both, I guess. Give me a little bit of lore. You guys submitted it. Give me a little bit of lore. You SCP heads. Give me a little bit of lore. An AI from an app, always in the corner of your eye and just wants to be friends. Can't touch you, so he or she is harmless and deserves that hug. Technically just an app and not the real thing. Well, that doesn't matter. Okay, needs a hug. There we go, needs a hug. Okay, all right, chat. There we go. Okay. Lisa from PT. From what I know, kind of just wants to hurt you, so can't really get into that bag. Nineveh from Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, man. I mean... Well... What the fuck, you guys? I thought this was a non-judgmental space! I feel so judged right now! Defend myself? Hot! Big old bitties! There we go! Bowser. So much personality. I always play Bowser. In Mario Kart, I always play Bowser. I've always loved Bowser. From a young age, I've always loved Bowser. I would always get Bowser plushies.
whenever my parents would go on trips and stuff. I've loved Bowser for a long time.
Unfortunately, would. Honestly, I was thinking of adding a tier like that. But in my heart, it's like, you know what? No. Because if you would, then you would with conviction. Because I don't feel guilty about my convictions. If you would, then you would. Fortunately would. That's my honest take. Yeah. The person that submitted this specifically said self-aware zombie. Specifically said self-aware zombie. I mean, that kind of barely counts. Yeah, like that's just a monster boy / girl. So, I don't know, like, in general, like, for the whole, like, undead thing, I've really got to, like, it's very by context. So if this is, like, an actual character, I don't know, like, maybe, but there isn't much context behind undead zombie specifically. It's more like the archetype. And so for that reason, I'm kind of just like, it depends too much. It needs too much context. Speaking of, the next one is Romina, Saint of the Bud, from Elden Ring. Saint of the Butt. Saint of the Butt. Saint of the Butt. He's fine, but a spooter. Yeah. And I'm just, I don't know, maybe I just need to be introduced to more spider girls, but I'm kind of, like, spiders kind of freak me out. Like, that's just been the case. Like, I always have to, like, I always gotta brush the spiders onto, like, a piece of paper and then let them go because I don't like being surrounded by spiders. Centipede. Centipede, not spider. Thanks for the 3 months, Coffee. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. No bug girls? Not really. I do like bug girls. Like, I love hornets and bees. I like moths. I do like some kinds of bugs. Some other kinds of bugs I might just need a little bit more. I love dragonflies, but also it has dragon in the name, so like I also saw a dragonfly recently, and they're usually good signs of good stuff coming. So I'd say not bad at all. But this next one, the clicker from The Last of Us. Nope. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Why? But Clicker is a fun guy. Exactly. It's a fun guy. It's a fungus. No. The artist from Dead by Daylight. Very attractive. But also, like, emotionally speaking, I feel like it'd be hard to break through the shell. Seems kind of emotionally avoidant. Very avoidant personality. Could be avoidantly attached, you know what I mean? And I don't do very well with those general personality types. So for that reason, not bad. Yeah. I've already got that covered. I'm not avoidant. Shut up. Anyway, next one is Yacha. Yacha? You don't answer DMs, you are. I don't answer DMs because I'm scared. Because people scare me. Yatcha? The Predator from the Predator movies? Is that not what avoidant means? Well, am I supposed to answer all my DMs? I don't got time of the day for that. Fuck it, if that's what it takes to be avoidant, then I'm avoidant as hell. I'm the most avoidant of all avoidants. At least I'm telling you right now, I'm avoidant. I'm avoidant. And I'm proud of it. Similar to Halo Elite's all about that honor. I was gonna say, just based on design alone, armored up, stanced up. Up there. Up there. Up there. The creature from the Black Lagoon. The creature from the Black Lagoon. The lips. Oh my god, so cunty. So cunty. Holy moly. But from what I know... I love how you see potential in everything. That's what the stream's for, is you gotta be able to look at it, you know? You gotta be able to look and see. We haven't even gone to the Fresno Nightcrawler yet. Do I have some stuff to say about the Fresno Nightcrawler? Yes, I do. Thanks for the bits, Nixie. Thank you, thank you. I'd love to know where you put Carnivore from Love, Death, and Robots on the tier list. Sure, yeah, let me look it up. Carnivore from Love, Death, and Robots. Okay. Let me see. Carnivore from Love, Death, and Robots. I'm gonna pull up a picture for chat. Very xenomorphy. And in general, xenomorphs are not my flavor freak. But I'm also very uncultured, and I should have my Monster Effort card revoked. Let me show you right now, chat. I do have xenomorph like as a category on the list, I believe. I would say... Not bad. I would probably say not bad. Just because like the actual I find this very aesthetically pleasing, and I'm like very into like the armored plate, and like the tail is really cool. I'd say not bad. It's just specifically like for the xenomorph like faces, I'm always wondering about the logistics of like, what if you want to give a smooch, you know? What do you want to give a smooch? I don't know if she'd be able to give you a smooch. I would say for the creature from the Black Lagoon. It's a not for me. It's a not for me, but I appreciate a diva. Let's see, Auntie Ethel Hagform from Baldur's Gate 3. Gilfs aren't really my bag, but if they're your bag, then I'm all for it, you know? It's just, Auntie Ethel. Hard pass, specifically. Allie, could you show us larger pictures? I would, but if I go any, like, larger than this, it's gonna be very difficult to, like, scroll through the... like the tiers. It's gonna like eclipse them like that. So I gotta keep it here. So that's why I'm also saying the names too. Yeah. All right, let's see. I can make the screen slightly bigger. Let me do that. How's about that? Slightly bigger. Oh, never mind. Ugh. That's always been my thing with. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty. The next one is the Razor from Slay the Princess. No. No. Blades scare me. I wouldn't be able to get a hug. Also, I didn't really like Slay the Princess very much. The game kind of frustrated me. Which, I'm sorry. I played it again and I realized I was a little too mean the first time, but I still didn't really like it very much. It just wasn't super for me. Yeah. Only room for one princess in this room. Exactly. I'm sorry I have to say incompatible. The blade arms just aren't my bag. The next one is the Wither Storm from Minecraft. And I'm not gonna lie. The Wither Storm from Minecraft, I think this one specifically I will actually show a bigger picture for. Just because I want you to understand why I'm a little... like I'm thinking. Like, I know I said, like, teeth are scary, but also, like, look! Every day's a party when you're with the Wither Storm. He's like, You see that light? It's like, Every day's a party. It has aura. The only thing that gets me actually isn't really like the thing. It's just like 3 heads is three's a crowd, and I'm not into sharing. Yeah, immediately if there's like multiple heads, it's not my bag because it feels like it's too crowded. It's too crowded. I'm not really into that. Not really into that. So I would say, chill AF for the Wither Storm? What the hell am I saying? Chill AF, chill as fuck, dude. What is next? Let's see. Demogorgon from Stranger Things? No. The teeth. Let's see. Queen Slime from Terraria? Okay, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Yes. Yes. Super duper yes. I love you don't... Look at her, she's gorgeous! Look! Like so shiny. The blend of like pink and pastel blue and purple. Also the crown. And also the hugs. The hugs. You'd also be set for life, exactly. Because she's a queen, she can provide. And if you want to get like, you know, if you're particularly freaked out, you can step inside and have a blast. But where does it go? Everywhere. Have you ever met a slime girl? It goes everywhere. This music really fits where I'm currently mentally at right now. Mannequin, immediate nope. I hate mannequins. I hate, like, doll horror specifically. I cannot deal with it. I really, no. Absolute immediate no. Pixies or fairies, like just the concept of pixies or fairies. I don't know if I could date a pixie or a fairy. And it's primarily because it's like it's the reverse of the size difference in the sense that like I would just feel really bad. Also too bratty for me. There's only one room for, like, there's only one spot for divas in this household. Okay? So I would just say incompatible. Mother Miranda, monster form from Resident Evil Village. Okay, the Fresno Nightcrawler. The Fresno Nightcrawler. It's just... it's so silly. It's so silly. I wanna hug it so... it's just It's just walking around. It's just a silly guy. I love the Fresno Nightcrawler. Oh man, I love it enough that I want to cry. It's so cute. Oh man. If I could stand up right now, I'd just be doing that the whole stream. It's just, I just, you know, you don't see it, but I'm doing like an A with my arms right now. Oh man. I love it. Thank you, whoever submitted this. You changed my world by introducing me to the Fresno Nightcrawler. Next one, Queen Unsurek from World of Warcraft. Immediate incompatible because the spiderness really, I can't get into it. I can't get into it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next, the Mimic, specifically the one from Pathfinder 2E. Look at it, like, look at it. It's like, it's really... He looks so silly. He does look so silly. Like, straight up just looks like a chill guy. Like, I don't know. Like, looking at the Mimic makes me happy. But, yeah, buddy. I'd say buddy. Buddy. Buddy zoned. Oh no. The Mimic got buddy zoned. It's so over. Okay, just a recap of where we're currently at because we've been making really good progress. We've been making really good progress so far. This is where we're currently at. I don't think this list is particularly surprising so far. Next one is Big Daddy from BioShock. Drill hand! Big ol' drill hand! Drill hand, drill hand, drill hand, drill hand, drill hand. Super protective, like encased in armor. I don't know if you can tell. This is probably a surprising fact about me. I really like armor. I know, I haven't really told you guys about this, but I really like armor and everything to do with it. So when a design has really cool armor, Immediately up there for me. Understandable because you like knights. Yeah, but I also like just armored generals. Or like, I don't know. Somebody like said space marines and almost. I was like, I don't know. Kind of cheating. Kind of cheating because you already know my answer to that question. Okay. Next one is New Udra from Monster Hunter Wilds. Aura, for sure. Lots of aura. The physicality, obviously. It's a giant monster. Sure. Emotionally. Can I have a conversation with New Udra? I don't really think so. I can't. Broodmother from Dota 2. Again, people really like submitting spiders, and I feel really bad about saying it. But I don't know. Can I make an exception? Will I make an exception? That's what I'm always thinking is, will I make an exception? What do you think, chat? Broodmother from Dota 2. I wasn't the biggest Dota head growing up. A super big yes. Smart, but also a mom. You know, when you say, like, mom, immediate, like, plus 3 points on my list. Still awfully spidery. I can't really get over it. Alright, let's see. Okie dokie. Queen Aztara from World of Warcraft. Another queen. Yet another one. I need a full body for this one. Let's look up a full body for this one. Sometimes these squares are so tiny I can't really show anything. Yeah, like Chad submitted a lot of queens. A lot of queens for consideration. Let me show you full body. I feel like this will inform many an opinion. Just look. I would say, honestly, the main thing is, like, physically speaking, obviously very attractive. But, like, it's the arms. If a creature has multiple arms, that's cool to me. I really like the multiple arms thing. Like, I don't like multiple heads, but if it's one person with multiple arms, I really like that. Kinda would. So I'd say, like, yeah, not bad. I'm sorry, every time I see the Fresno Nightcrawler, it's just You think that extra arm should come with extra bread? Boobies? Is that the ratio? Is like one boob per arm? Each arm gets a pectoral. Yeah, well, that makes sense from like a physical perspective. I can actually agree with you on that. I would say I agree. But I would just think of like the placement of it. I mean, maybe I shouldn't think about that too long. I was gonna draw a diagram. Like, okay. Actually, I will draw a diagram. Because now I'm invested. Let me pull up MS Paint. Alright. So, physically speaking, right? Would it look like this? If you had multiple arms and let's say you had to have a breast for each arm. Like, these are the arms. Those are the boobies. Right? These look like chicken legs. Like for the sake of this demonstration, if you think they're chicken legs, it's fine. I was like, boom.
And if you have another arm, like would it like that? Like just multiple? Like I just want you to like really situate it in your head. And then like another one? Like that? But then it starts looking a bit like a spider. Is that how it would be? Yeah. You see the vision? Well, obviously there'd be like hips and stuff. I can't really draw hips. I kind of just draw squiggly little creatures. Just... You're into it. You're into it. This should be on the Smash Your Pass list. Wipe. The Ally 4.0 is gonna look like this. Like every iteration of Ally from now on is just gonna add another pair of arms and another pair of boobas. That's how it's gonna look. Not to spoil it or anything, but by Ally 6.0, I'm gonna have like 3 pairs of arms and boobages. Where would I rank this? Honestly, new tier above hell yeah. It'd be wife tier for sure. Because this is kind of making me really happy. I like everything about this. But I think not bad is pretty good. Just because like I don't have enough, like if I had more context I would put it higher. Okay. The Witch, very productive tangent by the way. The Witch. The Witch from Left 4 Dead. But she's so sad. I would say hug. I would say hug for sure. Enzoth from World of Warcraft. Lots of you are WoW players. It's a tower of tentacles, but it's also a very imposing tower of tentacles. For context, Azara was turned into what she is now by Enzoth? Whoa, okay, so thank you. Just kidding. There might be some sad lore that would make me sound like such a dick if I said that. So maybe not thank you. Screw you? I don't know. A bargain for survival? Okay, yeah, screw you. Incompatible. Azara is also bad? Well, no, I said she's not bad. Well, I know she's bad. I know she's bad. I know she's bad. We've been over this, chat. She had her screen time. Come on. I know she's bad. Come on. Come on. Okay, somebody just said, like, in general, just the idea of, like, a nymph. Or, like, some kind of, like, dryad or something. And honestly, like, okay, I really like Poison Ivy. In the sense of, like, I'm very into, like, the whole vines, magic, like, sort of grass growing fauna thing. But also, like, when I think about it more, I just think, like, wouldn't she be really, like, sappy? Wouldn't she, like, excrete, like, sap everywhere? Would she trigger, like, my pollen allergy? Like, would hugging her feel like hugging freshly mowed grass? Or would she feel like hugging, like, a shrub or, like, a bush? These are good things to consider. Because, listen, chat, you gotta learn what you're signing up for. You might see the shape of, like, you know, very shapely shape. But you gotta think. You gotta think long term. Would it count as touching grass? You're funny.
I would say up there, but not hell yeah, just because of the what I said basically. Okay. Next one is the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Needs a hug. I want to eat it. I want to eat it. I haven't had marshmallows in so long, chat. I remember exactly where I was when I last ate a marshmallow. I want s'mores. I want marshmallows. I want everything. It wasn't by a campfire. Okay. I was on vacation with my family. And my mom was like, Ali, we got some marshmallows. And I was like, oh, I want s'mores. And she was like, well, we can't start a fire. We're in an Airbnb. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I was really stupid and I lit a candle and then I tried to roast the marshmallow on the candle and then it turned blue and then I cried because the marshmallow couldn't be eaten. Why was the marshmallow blue? And so I just ate my sad, unwarmed marshmallows in defeat. It turned blue. It was like a scary blue too, not a cool blue. That was the last time. I really want marshmallows. Alright, next one. Shieldred from Magic the Gathering. Okay. Shieldred? I know that some of you play Magic the Gathering, so I'd want you to give me all the deets on this particular card. I'm gonna show it on stream right now. Okay? Oh, oops. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hello? Okay. I want to show a few pictures. Whoa! Spidery, but like in... Extremely evil, World Taker, and Praetor. You have a problem with body horror, and that's kind of what Praetors are all about. Oh. Yeah, no. Really cool design, though. Really cool design, though. Incompatible. Well, thank you for giving me knowledge. I also appreciate that a lot of you are into TCGs and stuff. Makes it easy to ask questions. Minotaur! Okay. We don't have to get into the details. I'm a very predictable person. All of these just make sense. You understand me. You understand. Okay. Yeah, so somebody just said insect girl. Like, just as a general concept, insect girl. And for me, like, I would make a separate tier of just like, it depends. Because it really does depend. It's too broad a category. Like, okay. Cockroach girl? Like, are we talking like Matara cockroach girl? Because absolutely, like, hell yeah. But if we're talking like, are we talking about Matara cockroach girl? Because, like, hell yeah. Are we talking about any other kind of cockroach girl? Hell nah. No. Butterfly girl, pretty yes. Moth girl, hell yeah. I don't know, like, a grasshopper girl probably would be really cute. Or a mantis girl, yeah, cute. Dragonfly Girl, gorgeous. Absolute cinema. I would say I actually I do like bug girls. It's just very specific ones I can't do. Very specific kinds. like I love like imagine somebody just joining this stream, not knowing anything about me, and just Mike Wazowski staring right at them. The first thing they see when they open my stream. They would be so confused. I just really like Mike Wazowski. He just looks so surprised, like, what am I doing here? And then we scroll down and see a pair of pants. We just scroll down and see a first time chatter. What? I'm sorry, what? All the first time chatter's coming out. It's so over. Well, welcome in, first time chatters. I appreciate you breaking your lurk for the bit. That's really funny stuff. Really funny stuff. Thank you, first time chatters. Really funny. Very. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I think Mike Wazowski's pretty cool. Next one is just the concept of a xenomorph. And again, it kind of depends. I'm not gonna lie, when I think of like a traditional xenomorph with like the really, really shiny head, it kind of reminds me of a cockroach, and because of that, it is a bit of yeah, and also too violent, so not my type. Double from Skullgirls. So basically like a nun, like it has a nun front, but it's like it's like attached to like this like sort of parasite. Like, okay. Can I take this as a tangent to rant about Skullgirls for a little bit? I got really into Skullgirls in 2021-ish. And it was because I was hired to voice a fan animation of Squiggly. And the designs in Skullgirls are absolutely phenomenal. Goon Dream, I'm gonna be honest with you. Very, very great designs. Let me show it to you right here. I just wanted to take a bit of a tangent to appreciate Skullgirls and appreciate Skullgirls and appreciate Skullgirls. And it's a really fun game. And if we ever play another fighting game on stream, I would be most likely to play Skullgirls just because it's the one fighting game that makes me happy instead of makes me sad. But also, that doesn't count because if I play another person that spams with freaking Big Band again, then I'm gonna rescind everything nice that I had to say. But yeah, I remember I had to voice a fan of like the fan animation of Squiggly way back when, and so she kind of got me into the whole, just all of it. Like the styles are just really cute. Yeah, but anyway, Double is the nun with the big spooky sexy monster. And honestly, Double's hell yeah. Well, no, up there just because evil, but physically a hell yeah. Okay. Fan animation or fan animation? Anyway, let's see. Who's next? We've got Cyber Demon from Doom. I need some context. I need context. I need context. 10'20"? The size of a building. Would you bang the Empire State Building? I don't think so. Like, okay, like, archetypically looks like the Minotaur, so that's why I was immediately like, you know. But
I'm thinking.
I don't know, like, needs. Yeah, anyway. Next one is Hexus from Fern Gully. Hexus. I mean, looks pretty fun. Like, looks cool. We'll burn you. I don't think that'll be a problem. Will burn me. That's I don't know if that'll be a problem. Yeah. Honestly, looks really fun. Looks really fun. Like, immediate aura bomb. Just. And voiced by Tim Curry? With a silky smooth singing voice. Okay. Okay. Good sell. Somebody also submitted like just the idea of a succubus. And honestly, I would say I'd probably be pretty incompatible with a succubus. Yeah. Because when I think about it, because like, succubi are there to steal your soul. You can't have an authentic connection with one unless they betray the idea of what being a succubi is, which is my favorite way to portray them whenever I do like role plays or like anything, is like a succubi who isn't like who basically just betrays it, like the succubi code, and gives up her succubi powers. That's kind of the plot of one of my favorite Yuri, actually. I'll have to link it at some point. But yeah, I don't know. It would be hard. Like obviously really hot, but I'm not considering just that. This is also how dateable the monsters are. Okay. Next one is the Radiance from Hollow Knight. You're looking at the pants, you love them. Honestly, the pants deserves... Fresno Nightcrawler deserves its own tier. Okay, what are we talking about again? The Radiance from Hollow Knight. I don't know. If you break up with the Radiance, she will destroy you. That's not a limiting factor. Looks cool, but it's just that. Biblically accurate angel energy. Yeah, but I don't know if the biblically accurate angel would, like, you know, end me if I broke up with them. I don't know. If they're just pretty and that's it, then I'd say incompatible. It doesn't really spark my fire. Have to say sorry, but doesn't spark my fire. Flemeth in dragon form from Dragon Age. Whoa! Now that's a pretty dragon. Another grandma, so gilf. I'm a little biased. I don't know if you can tell. I like black and red. And it's like black and like a kind of like the kind of slight wine reddish that I love so much. Up there, I'd have to learn a little bit more to form a solid opinion. Yeah. Okay. What else we got here? Oh, we got the nurse. We just got the nurse. The bubblehead nurses. No. No, I've played too much I've played too much Silent Hill. It's gotta be a no. It's gotta be a no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's gonna take a little bit more than big personalities to get me. Next one, we've got Kulvid Taroth from Monster Hunter. Tell me a little bit more. Let's look it up. Looks cool, yeah, but would like you stake your dingling in it? Like that's what we're thinking right now. Like, would you date it? I'm seeing all the furry renditions. Dingling. Wait, let me get a bigger picture. Ew, Reddit. Ew, Reddit. Ew. Okay. That's the bigger picture. Jagged. Rocky. You can't really hug. It'd be like hugging a boulder. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say probably incompatible. Yeah, alright. Dancer of the Burial Valley from Dark Souls 3. Very graceful. Got them moves. Honestly, like, also deserves a bigger zoom out. Let me show you. Let me show you. Like, maybe I'm just biased. Maybe I'm just biased because armor. But also... I do like that ballerina build. Yeah, it's like very much my type. The matriarch from Gears 5. I love the aura that comes from, like, your name is the matriarch and you're, like, hella buff and big and muscly. I like that. I'm a big fan. But I've never played Gears 5. Why are you kicking me? Why are you kicking me? I would say, for lack of context, again, not your fault. I did just say submit monsters. I did just say submit monsters. I'll say not bad. But for this one over here, Metir the Mother of Fingers from Elden Ring. Probably should have asked for a description. Maybe. I don't know. I find it funnier that like I'm finding out though. And also it forces chat to interact with me instead of ignore me. It forces you to tell me. Right alive. Yeah. You want a full picture of the finger lady? Okay. You asked for it. Just remember, you asked for it. It's literally fingers. It's literally fingers. It's just a whole ton of fingers. I mean, I don't know if you really like fingers that much, I guess. Can't blame ya. Team fingers. Fingers are cool. I don't know. I can't. I can't. Okay, the next one is the Sphinx from Dragon's Dogma 2. And again, we're probably gonna need to pull up a bigger picture. I'm actually curious what chat'll say. Like, remember that's the head, but it's also attached to like a sphinx body. The design is very cool, but I'm thinking in terms of like dateability. I don't know. I don't know. I know I said I like the crazy, but I feel like there's a certain limit on crazy. Dateable for sure, but like, imagine you're dating somebody and they just speak in riddles the whole time. Would that not get frustrating after a while? I think that would get frustrating. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta have it straight. It gets to a point. So I'd say incompatible. Next one is, but if she had a nice voice. Good point. I am a sucker for a nice voice. The next one is the Jorogumo from Japanese folklore. We're getting into some submissions that are very like, this is a monster from Japanese folklore. Very spidery. But honestly, like, in a really cute way. Like, hear me out. She looks so comfy. She looks so comfy. Look, she little stands up. She got the drip on. The nails are kind of, you know, I look at the nails and I'm, great hair though. Always gotta have great hair. You can be a monster, but listen, we draw the line at bad hair. She'd probably have to trim the nails. Great hugs though. I would honestly make an exception just because I'm trying to be more open-minded. Not bad. Next one is Plantera from Terraria. Plantera from Terraria. Now, I know I've been really biased with my Terraria stuff, but honestly, do you see the vision? You can float around. Great hugs. It's a plant. But again, I did say that stuff about the nymph, where I was just like, would it trigger my pollen allergy? Probably. So probably just up there. Ugh. Ah, God. Oh, unfortunate. Sorry, Queen Slime. Nobody's touching you. Nobody touches you, Queen Slime. You're in a league of your own, Queen Slime. And so are you, Fresno Nightcrawler. You're literally in a tier of your own. Oh my God, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Pants my goat. The next one is the Nureona. It is a snake with the head of a woman. It is full snake body. Somebody said Lamia, and I was like, I can do you a step better. Literal snake, but the head of a woman, long ass tongue. Honestly? Not bad. Not bad. I'd say not bad. Yeah. You could win every game of rock, paper, scissors. That's so mean.
And so true. That'd be funny as heck.
Okay. Next one. Andario from Diablo 4. And for this one, I think I will also do a full picture. God, I wish I could make these bigger. But I hope this can suffice. I'm working with what I got here. Okay, apparently this is as big as I can get the picture. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. With the chains and the flames. The heads on her shoulders kind of look like Tung Tung Sahur, though. The heads kind of look like Tung Tung Sahur, don't they? I'm sorry. I can't help that my head went there. She's all about inflicting anguish. It would be toxic as hell. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I will be taking this into consideration. Where'd my tier list go? Where'd my tier list go?
Gulp.
Please hold. Wait, where'd my tier list go? Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost all my progress. I accidentally closed it. Okay. So I would say not bad. Just because aesthetically I do think she looks really cool. She just has Tung Tung Sahur for her shoulders, and also apparently she's really evil and causes anguish and suffering. And we already got enough of that. The Oni from Japanese folklore. The Oni. It's not bad. Like the Oni girl or the Oni dude? Yeah, I am into the multiple arms. There are differing accounts of Onis. Some people say that they're really evil and awful. And some people think that they're misunderstood. I don't know. I don't know. Needs context. Let's see. Kerrigan, Queen of Blades from StarCraft. So when I saw her design for the first time, my first thought was immediately, Where would I hug? Because her body is like super duper. Well, that like. Like. How would that be? Like, very fine, but also, like, would she... I'm just thinking about the feel of it, you know, like the textural... Like leather. That's not too bad. Like hugging a lazy boy? A lazy boy recliner? I like lazy boy recliners. You could wear a hoodie. That's true. I have a hoodie. I also have a hoodie. You've seen my hoodie. Well, I mean... Oops. I went to the unfilled one. Not to scare you or anything. I just have 2 tabs open. Don't worry. I would say up there. Very pretty. Next one is Loop Garo from Shin Megami Tensei. What is up with the dingling? Honestly, I know I like werewolves and werewolf adjacents, but I would say werewolf adjacent is what I said, because I know it's not a werewolf. Werewolf adjacent. Honestly, not really doing it for me. A little too cocky. Yeah, throwing you in for a loop there. I can be unexpected sometimes. Helog from Dark Souls. Very spidery. I've put a lot of thought into this just because she constantly keeps coming up, right? Needs a hug. Absolutely. Just needs a hug. Well, I'll get on top of the spider part and just give a hug. I don't care. Nothing much else to be said other than that. Madama Butterfly from Bayonetta. Anyone from Bayonetta is just an instant hell yeah / my type. What a phenomenal game. Whoa, wait. Just instantly. It's a phenomenal game. Banshee from Mass Effect. But specifically this picture was the picture that they liked. It's an old woman with knockers. Can't really get mad about that. Can't really get mad about that, but sure. I don't know. Sure. I don't really have enough context. Let's see. The Yeti. Or the Abominable Snowman. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just needs... It's between these two for me. Look at his face. He's so goofy. And he gives you ice snow cones. He does give you snow cones. Yeah. Honestly, screw that. I'm just... Whatever. Whatever. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to my guns here. I love the Abominable Snowman. Okay, next one. Simone Beauvoir from Nier Automata. Needs a lot of context for sure. The design's pretty dope. Robot. He sings well, but it's also a tragic story. I feel like maybe needs a hug is the fitting tier. Just I could tell, even just looking, that she's a tragic character. Okay. Anima from Final Fantasy X. Immediately, like, very cool design. Like, I think I want to pull up a bigger picture just because, like, the colorway is really cool. Like, she just looks cool. Like, I'm gonna pull up a statue, actually. Or, like, a figurine. So dope. So cool. Oh my god, nails. Like, the design is amazing, but is the design dateable? Is what we're asking. Which part is living? This part or this part? Because this part is really cool, but kind of looks like a sarcophagus. Almost. The bottom part, use your imagination. My brain might get confused. So for that reason, just needs context. And then the last one that we have on our list is Nothik from D&D. Look at that eye. Which part do you correct? You have two parts. Yeah, it's like one hand's over here and one hand's over there. Like, which part? Okay. The eye is kind of getting to me. Like, okay, listen. Mike Wazowski's up there, so you can't say that this is because of this or that or this or that, okay? I'm judging solely based on this character. Very goofy, but dateable, I don't know. Incompatible, I would say. Well, there you have it. Thank you for submitting your monsters, chat. This has been a very, very interesting time. Let's go through the list once again. We got the Fresno Nightcrawler in its own tier because we love the Fresno Nightcrawler. We love our walking pair of pants. The hell yes. I think the distribution's actually pretty good. It's pretty even. I'd say it's a pretty even distribution. These are my type. I hope this taught you something about me. These are up there. Didn't quite make it to hell yeah, but are still really good. Not bad. These monsters were like, yeah, I could see it. I could make it work. Please don't ask about Mara. It was a moment of weakness. It was a moment of weakness. I understand that it's a cucumber with a farmer's hat on a wagon, okay? Sometimes you just can't explain. Next one is the Just Needs a Hug Chili F tier, which is just like, you know, we'd be buddies, but I don't know. Not really in like the dateable category. And then incompatible is just everybody that made me, yeah, just not for me. Not for me. Cthulhu would be mind-blowing, I know, but thank you for the 11 gift subs. Oh my goodness. 11, 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, convenience store, snacks, candy. Oh, I want candy. I want candy. Where does RC fit? I was debating on including RC, but then I was like, I mean, yeah, technically Transformers are monsters, but I mean, you already know that, like, RC's hell yeah. So I was kind of just like, well, yeah. I wanted to give everybody else some time to shine just because RC RC's a pretty frequent inhabitor of the forums, so I wanted to give some spotlight to some characters we haven't really done before. Some real monsters. Some real monsters. Yeah. Where would we put Godzilla? Needs a hug, honestly. Needs a hug, I would say. That's my take on Godzilla. Where would I put the Parthenon? You haven't changed my opinions on the Parthenon. Medusa on top? I think Medusa's very attractive. I could get into a whole dissertation on why Medusa's very attractive. And chat agrees. Chat says that Medusa gets some rock hard. I could do a whole PowerPoint on Medusa. I love Medusa. Yeah, this was fun.